23 knives, one victim, Julius Caesar. Killing a dictator may sound impossible, but in 44 BC, Rome proved otherwise. Julius Caesar, the most powerful man in Rome, was not killed by enemies. He was betrayed by friends. The Senate had given Caesar absolute power, dictator for life. Yet inside that same Senate, men were already planning his death to save the Republic. But why? Some senators feared that Caesar was becoming a king, and the idea of killing him began with one of his closest allies, Brutus. The man Caesar once forgave could not forgive him for destroying the Republic. He born into one of Rome's oldest noble families, raised to defend the Republic. After Pompey's defeat, Caesar pardoned him and allowed him to remain inside the system. But to Brutus, Caesar was no longer a protector of Rome. He was becoming a threat to the Republic, and Brutus was not alone. Therefore, a conspiracy began. Quietly, more senators joined the plot. Some feared Caesar's power, others feared losing their influence. Eventually, nearly 60 men agreed on one conclusion: Caesar had to die. They chose March 15, 44 BC, the Ides of March. On that morning, there were warnings. A seer had once told Caesar to beware that day. However, Caesar ignored the warnings. Brutus himself encouraged him to attend the Senate session. Perhaps he believed his power made him untouchable, or perhaps after years of victory, he had simply grown used to being feared, not threatened. So he went to the Senate anyway. At first, it looked like a normal petition. One senator stepped forward, asking for a favor. Then another moved closer. Suddenly, one of them grabbed Caesar's toga. That was the signal. The first blade struck. Then another. 23 walls against one man. And there, beneath the statue of Pompey, the most powerful man in Rome fell. Liberty, they shouted. But Rome did not celebrate. The city fell into shock. Many senators fled the streets, uncertain what would happen next. Then came the funeral. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal ally, he showed them Caesar's wounds, one by one, and the crowd turned from silence to fury. They had unleashed another civil war. Caesar's allies and Caesar's killers soon marched against each other. In the end, Brutus and Cassius were defeated. And from the chaos, another leader began to rise, Octavian. Caesar adopted heir. Within a few years, he would take full control of Rome. The Republic would never return.